anyway, folks, y'all see the back of this cell. You see that vent? Now, if you go through that vent, you'll find this much space. It's what you call a pipe chase. That's where an officer works here in maintenance. He would take a couple of inmates with him, and they would work on the plumbing, and electrical, stuff like that. Also, you've got steam pipes like this right here, run up on each cell, all the way to the ceiling. When you get on the ceiling, man, you've got two vents. If the steam is off, someone can go through there and climb all the way to the ceiling. Well, James Earl Ray lived in 26 cell here, and I told you about him escaping twice. Well, one night, James Earl Ray paid the steam be cut off. He paid, you remember, he paid with the right up here in order to get over the wall. He goes through there, he climbs all the way to the top, he finds him a laundry bag. In this laundry bag, he's got 2 hacksaw blades and a hammer and a chisel. He takes those bin off, pushes it aside, he gets on top, he finds him 5 pieces of rope like this with hooks on them. He puts a green blanket around his neck, climbs down this wall here and lands out there in the front yard. On his stomach, he's crawling like a little turtle. He's got about 3 yards now. He's getting ready to jump up and leave. There's a lady who worked here for 35 years in the tower right here. She sees him move, she shoots beside him. He got caught again. Folks, James Earl Ray, he's like me in a way. Like I escaped twice in Georgia. He didn't give up. But he wasn't too smart. But when it comes time to attempt to escape, he took chances. I give him an A+. Remember, he escaped Missouri State Penitentiary. He'd gone almost a year when he killed Martin Luther King. He escaped over here, stayed gone 54 hours. Escapes here. Now, a lot of people say, is James Earl Ray guilty? I like him. Yeah, I think he was. I'm going to tell you what, folks. I told you he worked with George Wallace. He didn't believe in Martin Luther King becoming he was. George Wallace was a racist. He didn't believe in black and whites integrated. James Earl Ray volunteered 3 different terms. One time, James Earl Ray went in the service station, he's half drunk, he robbed him $30. When the guy handed him his money, he leaves his billfold and the money on the counter. 30 minutes later, he's back. They arrested him. One time, he robbed this grocery store with $230. He had drank a half pint of moonshine and 3 beers. He walks in, robs it, comes out the door, he forgets where his car is. He's running down the street, he's about to bomb it. All at once, he sees a taxi cab on the corner. He goes to the taxi cab, he don't see the driver. He just gets in the back seat. He's sitting in the back seat, he says, something felt odd as hell. But across the street, there's a pharmacy. In front of that pharmacy is the bench. There's a police officer sitting on that bench, looking straight at James Earl Ray. Folks, James Earl Ray got in the back of the police car. Yo, come on.